Big shoes to fill, and we'll see how ready they are to play Nuke in the first place.
Well, it's Hunter inside of the vents. Quickly dives downwards. You've got Art looking on the other side, scouring this mini, looking for some kind of contact, but they just can't find a fight, at least not one that really favors him. He will get into the duel versus niko, has to go for the reload, and he's caught between 3 CTs. That's a great first pickup for G2, but it does offer FURIA a bit of presence down on the B site. Hunter has the doors blown off the hinges right in front of him. And now at this point, it's just take the bomb plant. Damn, get what you can. And maybe somebody like Honda can pick up a couple kills. I mean, he's got that first one, second, and third. Honda looking for a potential third ace in this series. We are into the 2v2, and he sees this player back by ramp. It's Amanek with the tap. Honda, 4 kills to his name, and coldzera, he's slain. It has to be Honda. It has to be the third ace, and he rounds the corner. He takes it. The opening kill, it's Kenny S with the answer right back. Splatters Art outside, and Nexa, well, he's gonna have 2 players challenging him right here. Quick flick, nice shots from Nexa. He manages to survive with 20 health the difference.
The way they came at him, it was a perfect fork. That couldn't have been better.
But they both looked at vents.
Yeah, and you know, and he just didn't give the second player any time at all. Very, very nicely done. 2 headshots in, and Nexa stays alive too with vision on the bomb. Honda parked outside. Yeah, he's gotta get a new ticket. I think there's not enough space for him or time. He'll have to make some progress forward. Bomb still lower, and where is coldzera? Outside of Squeaky, maybe.
Yeah, walking around the A floor.
Okay.
Next, ooh, grenades though. Honda missing the mark again with that Molotov.
That was a very, very funny smoke on Mirage, and I'm only laughing because they still won the game.
Yeah, right.
But my goodness, what a smoke.
That Molotov was meant to go into heaven, which would have technically forced the feet forward for coldzera to pick up his kill. Instead, he dies, and we watch Honda save this AK. So G2 Esports, the moment they've got themselves guns, they've got themselves a round win.
Yeah, well, that's something nice. Do they hunt him? I don't think they... Yeah, they're not in a really good position to try to find him. He's just too far away. He went on a road trip, Connor.
You gotta stop, bro. They're gonna kick us off the mic.
Nothing else to do. Someone saves with 30 seconds. I'm gonna come up with a car pun. Okay.
Get it all out of your system.
This is the worst, most bun smoke of all time. Can we talk about that? It looks, first of all, that's a very generous angle. It looked way worse from even Art's position.
Yeah. Mark just did a really good job of making that look good. Now we're back in with what FURIA can afford. 3 pistols in the mix, but we've seen Honda's Deegs.
Terrible, terrible nades. That's why Honda fits in perfectly.
Art's able to cross over towards mini roof, and around the corner he goes. Actually, wow, nice Kenny S. Hits that first shot, follows up with the second. 2 for 2. Damage comes through smoke. Hunter, frazzled, fires back.
Art said, space created, win the round. But he just died too soon.
I did my job.
Yeah. I put up my end of the bargain. Try to get the opening kill. They know Kenny's up in the heavens, but enough time has passed that information hasn't expired. Kenny, I mean, he's got a couple of opponents, and Yuri is just outside of his vision.
Just to the right of it. Windows shatter down beneath him. Amanek now on high alert.
Oh, look how close. Oh, that's an uncomfortable bounce. I mean, it's, like there's no threats coming at him from Mini, but now he's got to think about someone who might have wrapped around and waited outside the smoke.
Who put that edge there?
Yeah, it's like a little electrical box.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's never had any impact on any game ever until right now.
In a $1 million tournament.
Serves its purpose. Hunter, he's going to get aggressive here despite the low HP. He's got niko just back behind him. And this actually makes coldzera's job so much harder.
Yeah.
2 T's back toward... Oh, wait! Hunter.
Oh, the kid.
He gets aggressive. Dies, but that's okay. niko trades and gets better. Amanek's going to hear this sound cue. Vinny caught off guard. And G2 doubling up their round count to the 3-2 lead. FURIA still hold on, but their economy is gone.
Hey, it was a great round strategically from FURIA. They do a lot with very little. The 2 kills were awesome inside of ramp, but the most important frag was the one niko gets. Drops a bomb, and then allows Amanek to find someone running out of heaven to find niko, and niko obviously gets the last kill as well. Very great stuff from the two of them. Nice recovery to get back into the game. And yes, started out strong with an ace from Honda, but we are long past into round 6, and FURIA are back on the pistols once again.
Not even a flashbang here for FURIA to work with, so these are going to have to be some nasty...
Became a little bit stale. He started getting punished way too often. I'm not a huge fan of the T side of FURIA for that reason. I feel like Art's plays are not, I think, a little bit one-dimensional. Let's see what happens here.
Damage through smoke. quesarado, worse for wear. Caught by Nexa as they arrive down into the vents. There is, however, a T in here, but they're caught on the ladder. And he gets a second kill before, of course, quesarado is able to get into the mix. Hunter, he could throw himself down here. If they think they've got a player still stranded inside of lobby, then Hunter, he's going to be in the middle of it all. We've got quesarado over towards control. Vinny now down onto the bomb site. If he comes off of this plant and doubles back to Heisenberg, he's dead. And Hunter is hunting all the closer he gets, step by step. Perfect flash into the face of Vinny. He's an easy pickup. Yuri, he's able to get that kill upstairs.
Oh, he can stick this.
We've got a player fully sticking. That bomb is gone. 4th round for G2.
No one in to come in on the close. Yeah, that's it. They'll fall back, and they were hoping that it was going to be a tap, but Hunter was just too wise. Walking in through, knowing no one was coming in from behind. Super easy stuff.
Therefore, Agent 007 here, Art, with 14 ADR.
Space created.
Job done.
This is one of my favorite angles outside.
Oh, hey there.
Limits you a little bit. That's a big opening kill.
Yeah, that's...
And I think niko's position is kind of... Okay, wait. Hold on a second. Oh, they're planting the bomb lower. Yeah, there's no chance for niko to get back into this round. Everybody else is way too far as well. They lose that opening kill with the quesarado spam into Hunter, who's sitting trying to deal with Squeaky, innocently putting some bullets back through the smoke. And of course, you know, you poke the bear sometimes, it'll bite back. And that's just the name of the game, you know. He follows the tracers, kills Hunter, and that helps them win the round a lot more easily.
It's a round win, so we can't rag on it too much. But is that another instance of Honda kind of like coming out squeaky, getting caught off, being caught when he maybe should have been on high guard? Like, yeah, sorry guys, I thought that would help.
That is rough. That is rough.
But hey, the game's tied and the economy is good. So it's never too late to turn it up. The time is now, FURIA. Map 3, opening series of the Blast Global Finals.
They win the round, you know, in pacifist mode by getting into lower with just 1 or 2 casualties. So, you know, it was very clean. Yeah, so they find another way into a round very quietly. They found the open location. No one's protecting it. An interesting way to defend, and no one's rotating lower. Nope. Ooh, this is not a very great round here. Nexa, they just don't have the information to call either. It's really no one's fault except for the opening setup.
Ooh, Art's watching, and he gets bested.
Damn, he's been solid down here. Could he get more?
Well, the bomb plants over towards the corner, so that cannot be stopped. Flash for the peak, perhaps the second time around. Nexa sees nobody in the open ground because we've got 2 Ts from FURIA very much anchored in on the back of sight. Honda's actually over towards decon door, a little deeper than Vinny, who again is looking to get on the scoreboard. niko creeping in, and Honda, this is going to be a tough hold. He gets neither of those frags. Vinny now has to turn his head around or else he is fully exposed, and this retake is about to rock FURIA to the core. quesarado over to retake. He slips off of the edge of, oh my goodness, the hut, where quesarado cuts down a second player. The Kovacs are dead. And Amanek, well, it's all on him to try and hold this. He does shave a player back into the 3v4. Not the best of spots. Yuri, he's hunting for Kenny, and that's an easy back turned. So it could be FURIA to tie this game at 5 rounds apiece. We'll see. Amanek still alive and kicking, but only for another kill. And Nexa, man of the hour. Look at a clutch. 1 versus 3. Bomb plant front sight. Vinny forced forward. Nexa sees the peak, gets the headshot, and almost has the chance. Ooh, nothing other than damage on 2. Kenny shoots through and finds Art. 4v4. Hunter swings door wide, and that works out for his favor. Now that damage that was done by Nexa is significant because we've got about half health on Vinny and Coldzera. They're getting prodded from all directions thanks to the utility. And Honda looks like he wants to get a bit more aggressive. Fake bomb plant from Vinny. Trying to elicit a reaction. Kenny S attempts to get into the action, but this smoke still keeps him out of it. Almost finds a shot through it, but instead that bomb's now planted. They've got one CT coming down from ramp eventually. That's Amanek. In the meantime, Niko, he keeps his eyes on Secret because they don't know where all three players are. And Amanek, he looks away. This actually gives a massive post-plant position over to Honda because he now has a great angle. Vinny distracting from the control room, and as he comes back down to the doors, he gets another kill. Honda reactivates. Imagine that. You get the kill on Amanek, you have the option to be a deep anchor, and instead, he walks above their heads and plays atop the decon. I love the way Honda just throws himself back into the engagement instead of playing scared.
Definitely. It's the positional compensation of taking that risk. Going for the ramp play opens up an insanely powerful post-plant position, but as you mentioned, he gets the kill, he clears it out, knows no one else is coming from there, and recognizes actually the threat towards decon, and can fall back into a position in the site that appears risky. But if he gets there in time, it's a spot that they're never going to expect to see him, knowing that his teammate had just called ramp was taken over. So this is really, but the way they're playing now, it's definitely, there's a case for it.
Another bad smoke, man.
Yeah, it's not quite, it looks like, wow, is it actually going to be a bait? Pulling him forward, oh my God.
Magnetized.
Yeah, it lures Niko in like bait.
Now Kenny S, he's changed up his angle. Nicely done. Repositions vertically, and you saw Yuri looking for that op shot into heaven. Instead, it's him dead and a man advantage back for G2. Nexus peak could net them yet another. Oh, but he starts to drop the shot, and now that repeat comes in. Coldzera, great trade, but the aggression from Amanek gets the difference. And Vinny, well, he does have this bomb. He's on for the 1v3. Nobody nearby to stop him.
He's planning for ramp? Yeah, he can walk towards it. This is not a bad move. It's not planted perfectly, so he'll have to walk out, but he's waiting for the moment to get this kill and then push the choke point, but he's getting attacked from them back as well, so he'll have to pick up this best timing. And he knows he's going to have to fight this soon.
It's 2 out decon. Flashbang, but they don't make the most of it. The other CT is about to peek on his right side. He fires off for the headshot, gets himself the first, but third kill of this half. Getting the better of Hunter. Niko falls back. Art and Honda barely alive as Amanek racks up the damage. 2 CTs within this A site. Coldzera in a bit of a pickle decides to dive down vents. Looking to join Vinny with that bomb.
Yeah, they're kind of late. I mean, Nexus
Nexa can wide swing.
Yeah, it's all about him.
Ooh.
Oh.
Vinny crosses. Art looks to hold this in, and a big headshot. Considering he had 25 HP, that's massive. He throws the AK over to Vinny, and now Art's relegated to the Deagle. Even 3v3. Utility for Kenny. Kits on all. A frag grenade dunked on Art would be the end of his attempt in this 14th round. Let's see it. Damage exchanged. It's now only Vinny with a full HP bar, and he is very much committed to the site. Yet again, standing out in the open in a crucial post plant. Niko lines up 2 kills. Let's see it, Vinny. 1v3, he'll find himself nothing. And G2 jump on bomb to his name. Still 2 players slain versus G2. It's the 3v3 with Niko coming back into the mini. He's got 2 players directly to his right, but he is so damn blind. He doubles back. He disengages and then comes in for second servings. He will get the better of Art, but that bomb's now planted. And Nexa looking to wrap around towards Squeaky Door. Yuri trying to fight. He is all that's left over. A third 1v3 attempt. Consecutive post-plant attempts. And G2 has been consistent in their retakes. Kenny's got that long-range angle. Nexa and Niko up close. Let's see it, Yuri. Only good for 1. An 8th round for G2 to close out the first half. 5 of their 8 round wins by way of retake.
Misses from both FURIA and G2, but G2 should have less excuses considering this is the lineup they've been playing with. So let's see if they can put together a clean T-side like we know they can.
Oh my, whoa.
Okay, that's their own molly, man. Like, they're all just within, like, headshot.
They must just like the smell of burnt hair? I don't know.
Honestly, they just gave off so many sound cues and took so much damage from their own Molotov in a position they were going to push.
A little too clumped up.
They actually know that they're all here.
Ooh, wow. Right after the double scope. Art repositions and misses his second chance. G2 still creeping around outside as Amanek lingers downstairs. He's got a player getting all the closer. Vinny's back here just jump spotting the position. Nexa's gonna find the kill versus Art. That was Art trying to challenge back towards CT spawn, so... Ooh, caught off guard. Hunter jumps into the side of the vent. Now Vinny, he just turned his back. They have no clue he's here.
I think he might flank this way, right? I don't know.
And they're not gonna check it. Vinny.
Oh, he's just sitting waiting. He doesn't know where they've got off to. A kill comes in. Man, it's just down to 2 MP9s is the problem.
The anxiety.
Yeah, they're gonna post up, stay here in control, wait for someone to make a move. Vinny, has he made? No, the bomb is gonna run past. Vinny has an opportunity. He can just deny the plant.
Stop the plant. Oh, but he peeks out and Amanek gives crucial cover. The amount of minute timings that could have played into the favor of Vinny's hands. And instead, we've got G2, 3 guys standing with a post plant down on that B site.
That was a very awkward start to the rounds.
How weird.
But honestly, they didn't do a good job of containing there. I'm almost positive Art heard.
A little bit of a gap. Doesn't quite land it.
Leave that open pathway for Art, the event broken open. And yeah, Vinny's in a powerful spot as well. They're kind of giving up like an awkward space here, like sitting inside the vent, but they can maybe get a free peek off and fall back. And there's obviously only niko here, but only we know that. They seem to be quite concerned about this position. Yuri's got a strong spot to hold against Mini.
They're about to walk right in, back turned. Nice headshot back from niko. That is crisp.
That's a ridiculous trade, man. That's like basically a pre-fire on an angle that barely exists.
Again, they're kind of scouring the outside, looking for some kind of extension from the CT's. Honda, what are you? Whoa, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, throws himself out into the mixed bag of angles.
Making a lot of noise there, considering they could have been anywhere.
Those are the moments we're talking about.
Honda moments. The position where Art is in now, I think he feels some pressure to try to make a play happen. The tease, it's very confusing this round.
Just, what? Art snaps that back. He's got a player back behind him, so Art, he can afford to get a bit aggressive. Vinny could catch them off guard. He's got to clear the rest of the bomb site. Catching Hunter. Oh my god, but he takes so much damage that this still lends itself to G2's favor. Queserado is going to make sound on his retake attempt, if he even plays it. He's got the kit.
No smoke.
Yeah, and not much time.
They're basically on ramp control as well, so honestly, they'd have to throw this. There's no other way around it. Queserado's got to hope they're making a bad decision, say, I doesn't even go for it. Man, watching this round from FURIA's perspective was very unnerving. Like, it felt like they didn't really have a clue as to what G2 were doing. Like, Honda making that much noise inside of Mini showed that they had really no idea what was going on in a very negative way.
Yeah.
Where he probably should have had some conception that they might not have picked the site yet. So the communication, I'm saying, is a bit off here. They had a... What?
Yep.
What?
Yeah, I mean, like, look at the way the fact that he got that
from Nico's, perspective, he tries to bait that shot out.
Audio being offered.
Yeah, that's true.
Aye. Again, audio cues, throws it up close. Nexa's on high alert.
Yeah, true.
But it is safe to say these are the kinds of things that somebody, I mean, clearly Honda is skilled. Mechanically, individually, we've seen some awesome highlights coming out of him. He's got the clutch factor, but he has never in his life been punished this badly for those sorts of mistakes.
Sure, yeah.
Remember, this is his debut. And so, it's not too surprising that he's going to have to go through the bullying process of being punished for these kinds of moves. Still, a great round for G2. Opening kill very quickly given over as Art misses his one chance at that op shot. niko is just looking so... Despite the unsuccessful attempts, Art's still looking to brim with confidence on these plays. Good spray from Honda through smoke.
Okay.
That's a bit of a gifted 5v4. You hang on to that, and you try to take your 10th round win with it. Man advantage for FURIA, not something we've seen them work with all too often on the CT side, but they opened up ramp G2, and they're able to just parade their way down into the B site. Honda down here trying to stop the bomb plant, but already deep control. Amanek on the right side of this. Honda, again, just getting so aggressive that we see G2 caught off guard. Amanek's able to answer, swings the doors out. Honda not able to add a third frag to his name, but 20 seconds remain for G2 to try and close this.
They could potentially get a safe plant in here, and Art, he won't have line of sight on anybody to help him with this. And then T comes out, and Hunter could win this duel. Could be everything. Comes down to Kenny S in the 1v2. He's in the dark spot. He's going to have to hit both shots.
And he's already scoped in, so any movement on this scope will give the audio cues. This guy's like a magnetized Cyclops, flashbang high. He peeks wide, and he's got them both turned, but no T's ready for the peek. Vinny slips into the dark corner, and if they pinch this from Decon, he's doomed, but he finds the better of the timing, and Vinny goes for a little bit more. Gets a second kill before Kenny cancels him out. 2v2, and Yuri hits the dirt because Kenny S is on point with this op. Plenty of time for the bomb plant. Let's see it, queserado. He's already made some sound.
Oh, he can't be too shy about this one. He's got enough time to do a running fake like that, try to bait it, but look, he's already turning away. It is too tough, man, to win these 1v2s on lower. He needs more of a setup, and Kenny S, with the swiftness, finding that second kill is everything, opens up the plant position, brings it to a 2v1, just straight up player advantage, and that is the dropped op from Art outside once again. It has to be underscored, highlighted, written in italics, okay? The fact that Art is dying to niko over and over again, but not just that. That he has the right, with an op, to try to take that duel versus a rifle anytime he wants, okay? He's supposed to win. But they just cannot kill niko because he is cut from a different cloth. And niko has the confidence to call in a match like this. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to control outside.
He's in position to try and stop it. They're going to go for the side peek. Let's see if Art has what it takes to flick into this. They miss the boost, go for the double peek. niko killing Art through the floorboards. And a 4v2 is what we're left with. niko, though, 15 HP. Minimal health to work with.
Any nade?
But Kenny S, we've seen some slick shots. Let's see what he has to offer as him and niko both take one. Kenny delivers the double. And queserado so far removed from the situation that he goes to save again. 15 rounds for G2.
Another abysmal situation for queserado. All he can...
G2 have not looked immortal, but the round wins consistent. 5 chances to close this opening match at the Blast Global Finals. niko creeping and crawling into the A site. He finds Vinny. Look at that setup. Yuri had no idea that he had allowed Vinny to die like that. And now Nexa looks to make the most of this position because they just shaved the player off. Sure enough, Art playing with his nades, caught out, and it's now a 4v3 for G2 as they look to sink their teeth into the A site. They've left Hunter outdoors, 2 counter-terrorists over towards Mini, but 1 doubles back towards Heaven where they're met by a Molotov. They have to wait. Flashbangs go outwards, and Honda, he's stuck on the ladder. Hunter creeping ever closer, nails slowly being hammered into the coffin as queserado finally has to commit to a clutch, but at what cost? A 1 versus 4, utility in front of him. There is no chance he wins this.
Good coordination from G2 throughout the second half.